So you want to buy a Lamborghini. Congratulations, you have excellent taste and approximately zero idea what you are getting into. The cheapest Lamborghini you can buy right now costs around $220,000. That is the cheap one, the one they made for people on a budget, Lamborghini's version of a budget, and that is just to get the keys. The second you drive it off the lot, it loses 20% of its value. You have not gone anywhere, you have not done anything. You just sat in a car and lost $44,000, and it does not stop there. Every single year you own it, you are paying up to $15,000 just in insurance. Now, you would think that at least the car runs perfectly for that price, and it does, as long as you keep up with the maintenance. A basic service costs around $2,000, not a repair, not fixing something that broke, just a routine checkup to keep it healthy. Miss it and you will be paying a lot more than $2,000 to fix what follows. And even when everything is running perfectly, there is still the parking problem. You cannot take this car anywhere normal. Every pothole is a problem. Every tight space is a risk. Every careless driver in the next spot is a threat. You will spend more time worrying about where to put the car than actually enjoying it. Now, some people hear all of this and think, fine, I will just buy a used one. Cheaper price, same car. Smart thinking. Except it is not. Here is the problem with a used Lamborghini. The previous owner already took the biggest depreciation hit, so the price is lower. That part is true. But everything else gets worse. A used Lamborghini comes with a history you do not fully know, parts that are already worn, systems that are already aging, and maintenance bills that can actually exceed what you would have paid on a new one. There is a saying among car enthusiasts: the most expensive Lamborghini is a cheap one. You saved money on the purchase and then spent twice that keeping it alive. The used route is not the smart route. It is just the route that feels smart until the first major repair bill arrives. So, who actually owns these things? Type 1. Genuinely wealthy people. These are people whose Lamborghini is a tiny percentage of what they own. They are not thinking about the insurance bill. They are thinking about which color matches their other Lamborghini. Type 2. People who cannot afford it but bought it anyway. You can spot them easily. They financed the car, they are renting their apartment, and they are eating a sad sandwich at their desk every single day to make the monthly payments. Type 3. Content creators. People who bought a Lamborghini specifically to film themselves getting out of it slowly while dramatic music plays. This is now a legitimate business strategy and honestly, respect. And that is before you have even thought about financing. When you finance a Lamborghini, you are paying for something that is worth less every single day you own it. Every payment you make, the car loses more value. And while that money is going out every month, your investments are sitting untouched. Your savings are not growing. But the financial damage is only part of the story, because the car does not just cost you money, it starts running your entire life. You cannot take it to certain places because the roads are too rough. You cannot park it at certain restaurants because the lot is too tight. Without even noticing it, you start making decisions based on what the car can handle. Your life slowly starts revolving around a vehicle. And then there is the attention. At first, it feels incredible, people staring, people asking questions. But that attention never stops. Every time you get in the car, it is a performance. And after a while, you realize you stopped driving a car and started playing a character. There is a rule that wealthy people actually follow. Never spend more than 5% of your net worth on a car, which means to responsibly buy this car, you need to already be worth $4.4 million. Because here is what happens to everyone who ignores it. They earn good money. They see the car, they calculate the monthly payments. They think, I can technically afford this. They do not think about the insurance. They do not think about the maintenance. They buy the car. They look incredible for 6 months. They sell it at a massive loss 2 years later and never speak of it again. Now here is what that same money actually does if you leave it alone and let it grow. It does not sit in a driveway losing value. It quietly builds into something that gives you real options. The ability to walk away from things you do not want to do anymore. The ability to choose how you spend your time. A Lamborghini in your driveway tells people you have money. That same money quietly growing in the background actually gives you money. Those are two very different things. The people who can genuinely afford this car without blinking are almost never the ones posting about it. They drive something boring, invest the rest, and let their money grow quietly in the background. They are not trying to look rich. They are too busy actually being rich to bother. The loudest car in the room is rarely owned by the richest person in the room. So, what is the actual path? Stop treating income like wealth. A salary stops the second you stop working. Wealth does not. Build things that grow while you are not watching. Businesses, investments, assets. Hit your number, because at $4.4 million, that $220,000 is not a sacrifice. It is not even a conversation. It is just a Tuesday. Walk into that dealership. No financing, no monthly payments. Just you, a check, and the color you have been thinking about since you were 12 years old. Drive it off the lot. Lose your $44,000 to depreciation immediately. And this time, you will not even flinch.